I'm Carlos Garcia, and if I had to describe my personal leadership philosophy, I think I would describe myself as an adaptive leader or servant leader. And at first, when I came into this class, I didn't know about all the different types of leadership. I thought leadership was leadership. I did not know that there were all these theories and things that go into leadership. I just thought if you're a leader, you're a leader. There's not different types. What I found out is you either fit into one or the other. You can fit into transformational leadership, servant leadership, adaptive leadership. But when thinking about my own personal leadership philosophy, I would have to say I see myself as an adaptive leader. When looking back at my life and seeing things that I've had to lead in projects, whether it be big projects I've had to take lead of, whether it be teams I've been on that I have to take lead of that didn't have strong leadership skills, or they didn't have a strong leader and they just needed someone to follow. I look back and I think my personal leadership philosophy would be an adaptive leader. It says here in the book, adaptive leaders engage in activities that mobilize, motivate, organize, orient, and focus the attention of others. And when reading that definition, I can see how I can fit into that. I can see how I've been able to do all these things in my life and things I've taken charge of. And it says the aspects that I could see myself doing the most are probably motivating, organizing my group, and those are the things that I see myself doing or I've done in the past. I've always been one to motivate the team or the group to do better and to perform to the best of their abilities. And I've always been the one to organize a group, organize a team, get everyone together. And as a leader, I think it's important to perform activities that do these things. And I think I can say I have done it. I can also picture myself as a servant leader, because as a servant leader, you are, well, pretty much self-explanatory. As a servant leader, the book says, hold on, let me look for the definition. Servant leadership emphasizes that leaders be attentive to the concerns of their followers, empathize with them, and nurture them. Servant leaders put followers first, empower them, and help them develop their full personal capacities. And when reading this definition, I can see how this can also be applied to my own personal leadership philosophy. I care about people way too much to just put them to the side. I care about people way too much, and I always put others' needs before mine. When things need to be done, I want to accomplish them, but I also want my followers to be happy while doing them. I want them to be content with doing them. I don't want them to feel like it's a bother, because there's just no point. If you make it feel like it's a bother, then you're not really a good leader. And I like to empower my followers. I like to help make them feel that they have the power to change things. Most leaders say they're super authoritative. They just make you do. Like, their word is the last word. But when it comes to my personal leadership philosophy, I do not see myself doing that. I like my followers to talk to me, to be able to come to me. So that's why I put them first. I think I would see myself being more of a servant leader and adaptive leader, but there's still some aspects of those types of leaderships in my lifestyle. And yeah, a servant leadership sounds really like me. I like to empathize with them. I like to nurture followers. I like to nurture them so they can feel good about doing whatever the goal is. Like, football team, and I was a varsity for 2 years, and we had a rough stretch. And as a leader, as a senior in my second year of football, we had a couple tough stretches where we lost a couple games. But as a servant leader, I put my followers first. I put those people who are looking up to me first. So I did things that I wanted them to do, and I also cared for their emotional needs. I wanted us to be successful, so as a servant leader, that's what I did. I empathized with them. I empowered them to look at their mistakes and realize that things need to be changed, and That's my own personal leadership philosophy. It would be adaptive leadership and servant leadership. Both aspects of leadership, they put their followers first, and that is one of the main things, the main beliefs that I hold true. Thank you for watching, and see you later.